şunu. Hani bir şey söylesene. Bana mı kurulasın geldi? Bir şey söyle ne olur. Ne olursa bu adam eve geri döner onu düşünüyorum.
Developments both on and off the screen. Yet, few recent discussions have generated as much attention among viewers as the uncertainty surrounding Feyza Çiçek's future in the hit drama series Kızılcık Şerbeti. As audiences continue to speculate about what lies ahead for the actress and her beloved character, an unexpected twist has emerged. Reports and fan discussions suggesting that a surprise new name could potentially take over the role of Nilay. The development has ignited intense debate across social media platforms, entertainment forums, and fan communities. For many viewers, Nilay is one of the most recognizable and talked about characters in the series. Her emotional storylines, complex personality, and often unpredictable decisions have made her an essential component of the show's success. As a result, any suggestion that the role could be recast has naturally sparked strong reactions. While some fans insist that Feyza Çiçek is irreplaceable, others argue that a talented actress could potentially bring a fresh interpretation to the character. The discussion has evolved into one of the biggest entertainment stories surrounding the series in recent months. This article explores the origins of the controversy, Feyza Çiçek's impact on the series, the importance of Nilay's character, fan reactions, industry perspectives, and the implications of a possible casting change. Since its premiere, Kızılcık Şerbeti has become one of Turkey's most successful television dramas. The series quickly attracted a loyal audience thanks to its compelling storytelling, emotional depth, and exploration of cultural and social differences. At the heart of the show lies a story about family relationships, generational conflicts, and contrasting lifestyles. The writers successfully created a world filled with multidimensional characters whose lives intersect in unexpected ways. What makes the series particularly appealing is its ability to balance serious themes with moments of humor, romance, and suspense. Each episode introduces new conflicts while maintaining a strong emotional connection with viewers. As ratings climbed, the show transformed from a promising production into a cultural phenomenon. Fans eagerly discussed every episode, analyzed character decisions, and shared countless theories online. Within this environment, certain characters emerged as audience favorites. Among them was Nilay. From her earliest appearances, Nilay stood out as a character who could never be ignored. Whether viewers loved her or criticized her actions, she consistently generated discussion. Her personality combines vulnerability, ambition, insecurity, and determination. This complexity allows audiences to experience a wide range of emotions whenever she appears on screen. Nilay's storylines frequently involve family tensions, personal struggles, misunderstandings, and emotional confrontations. These dramatic moments often become some of the most memorable scenes in the series. Unlike characters who remain static, Nilay continuously evolves. She makes mistakes, learns lessons, and faces consequences. This ongoing development has contributed significantly to her popularity. Many viewers believe that Nilay represents one of the most realistic characters in the show because she reflects human imperfections. She's neither entirely heroic nor completely villainous. Instead, she occupies a fascinating gray area that keeps audiences invested in her journey. Much of Nilay's success can be attributed to Feyza Çiçek's performance. The actress has consistently demonstrated an ability to capture the emotional nuances of the character. Whether portraying joy, frustration, jealousy, fear, or heartbreak, she brings authenticity to every scene. Television critics have often praised her expressive acting style and strong screen presence. Even during storylines that divided viewers, her performances remained a topic of positive discussion. One reason audiences connect with Nilay is that Feyza Çiçek makes the character feel genuine. She understands how to balance dramatic intensity with subtle emotional moments. This skill has helped transform Nilay from a supporting figure into one of the most recognizable personalities in the series. Over time, the actress developed a strong bond with viewers, many of whom now struggle to imagine anyone else playing the role. Rumors surrounding Feyza Çiçek's future did not appear overnight. Like many successful television productions, Kızılcık Şerbeti has frequently been the subject of media speculation. Reports about cast changes, contract negotiations, and storyline developments often attract significant attention. Initially, discussions about Nilay's future appeared in fan forums and social media conversations. some viewers noticed changes in recent storylines and began questioning whether the writers were preparing for a major development involving the character. Entertainment commentators soon joined the conversation, offering various theories regarding upcoming episodes. As speculation intensified, numerous unofficial reports circulated online. Some claimed the character could undergo a dramatic transformation, while others suggested the possibility of a casting change. Although many of these reports remained unconfirmed, they were enough to fuel widespread discussion. Social media quickly became the center of the debate. Fans expressed their opinions through thousands of posts, comments, and videos. Hashtags related to Feyza Çiçek and Nilay began trending among viewers eager to share their thoughts. A significant portion of the audience strongly opposed the idea of recasting the role. Many argued that Feyza Çiçek's performance is inseparable from the character's identity. According to these fans, replacing the actress would fundamentally alter the emotional dynamics of the series. Others adopted a more pragmatic perspective. They pointed out that television history includes numerous successful recasts and that talented performers can sometimes surprise audiences. The debate became increasingly passionate as more rumors emerged. For every fan insisting that Nilay should remain unchanged, another suggested that a fresh interpretation might bring exciting possibilities. The diversity of opinions highlighted just how important the character has become to the show's fanbase. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the controversy has been the emergence of a surprise name reportedly linked to the role. Although discussions remain largely speculative, the possibility of another actress portraying Nilay immediately captured public attention. Entertainment journalists and fan pages began analyzing whether a new performer could successfully continue the character's story. Supporters of the idea emphasized the importance of acting ability and creative adaptation. Critics, however, argued that audience attachment to Feyza Çiçek represents a challenge that would be difficult for any actress to overcome. Regardless of which side viewers support, the conversation demonstrates the extraordinary level of interest surrounding the series. The fact that a hypothetical casting decision can generate such intense debate reflects the cultural impact of Kızılcık Şerbeti and the popularity of Nilay herself. Television history shows that replacing a beloved actor is rarely simple. Viewers develop emotional connections not only with fictional characters, but also with the performers who portray them. When an actor spends years bringing a role to life, audiences begin associating specific expressions, gestures, and emotional responses with that character. A replacement actor must navigate these expectations carefully. The challenge becomes even greater when the original performer enjoys strong fan support. Industry experts often note that successful recasts require thoughtful writing, careful casting decisions, and patience from viewers. Without these elements, audience acceptance can be difficult to achieve. For this reason, discussions surrounding Nilay's future continue to attract enormous attention from both fans and entertainment professionals. The discussion surrounding Feyza Çiçek and the future of Nilay did not fade after the first wave of speculation. Instead, it continued to grow, becoming one of the most talked about entertainment topics among Turkish television audiences. What began as a handful of online rumors eventually evolved into a nationwide conversation involving fans, entertainment journalists, television critics, and social media influencers. Every new report, regardless of whether it was officially confirmed, generated another round of debate. The situation highlighted the remarkable influence that Kızılcık Şerbeti has achieved. Few television dramas can generate such widespread interest from a simple casting rumor. Yet the series has consistently proven that its audience remains deeply invested in every development connected to its characters. For many viewers, the uncertainty surrounding Nilay feels almost as dramatic as the events taking place within the show itself. One reason for the intense reaction is the emotional relationship viewers have developed with Nilay over multiple seasons. Television characters become part of viewers' weekly routines. Audiences watch them face challenges, celebrate victories, suffer losses, and grow through difficult experiences. Over time, these fictional figures begin to feel familiar. Nilay is a perfect example of this phenomenon. Her journey has included moments of happiness, disappointment, jealousy, reconciliation, and personal transformation. Viewers have witnessed her best and worst decisions, allowing them to form strong opinions about her character. Even audience members who occasionally criticize Nile often admit that she remains one of the most entertaining personalities in the series. This emotional investment explains why rumors of a possible recast have provoked such strong responses. For many fans, protecting Nile means protecting a character they have followed for years. As rumors gained momentum, a significant number of fans launched online campaigns expressing support for Feyza Çiçek. Across social media platforms, users shared clips of her most memorable scenes, highlighting performances that helped define the character. Supporters argued that her interpretation of Nile is unique. According to this perspective, the actress contributes far more than dialogue and screen time. Her facial expressions, body language, emotional timing, and chemistry with fellow cast members have become essential parts of the character's identity. Fans frequently pointed to scenes involving emotional confrontations as examples of Feyza Çiçek's strengths. Many claimed that these performances demonstrated why replacing her would be extremely difficult. Some social media users even suggested that the character should be written out of the story rather than portrayed by another actress. While this view may seem extreme, it illustrates the depth of audience attachment. Not everyone opposed the possibility of a new actress taking over the role. Another segment of the audience argued that television productions must evolve. These viewers emphasized that successful dramas often face unexpected changes. Actors leave projects, storylines shift, and creative teams adapt to new circumstances. According to this perspective, the quality of writing matters more than the identity of the performer. Supporters of this argument believe that a talented actress could honor the established version of Nile while introducing new dimensions to the character. Some fans even expressed curiosity about how a different performer might approach certain aspects of the role. They suggested that change can sometimes revitalize a long-running series. Although this group appears smaller than those supporting Feyza Çiçek, their voices have added complexity to the discussion. As public interest increased, television critics began analyzing the situation. Industry observers noted that audience reactions reveal how effectively the series has developed its characters. When viewers care deeply about a casting decision, it usually indicates that a character has achieved cultural significance. Critics also pointed out that recasting remains one of the most challenging decisions any television production can make. Even highly successful shows have struggled after replacing popular actors. The outcome often depends on several factors. Experts emphasize that viewers rarely judge a replacement fairly during the early stages. Instead, comparisons to the original performer dominate public discussion. Only after time passes do audiences begin evaluating the new portrayal on its own merits. Another issue frequently raised by fans involves cast chemistry. One of the strengths of Kızılcık Şerbeti has always been the natural interactions between its performers. Relationships within the series feel believable because the actors have developed strong on-screen dynamics. Nilay's interactions with family members, friends, and rivals contribute significantly to the show's appeal. If a new actress were to assume the role, she would need to establish chemistry with characters who have shared years of narrative history. This process can take time. Viewers often notice even subtle changes in interpersonal dynamics. As a result, some fans worry that a casting change could affect the emotional authenticity that has helped make the series successful. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the debate has been speculation regarding who could potentially play Nile if a replacement became necessary. Fan communities have proposed numerous names. Some suggestions focus on actresses with experience in dramatic television roles. Others prioritize performers known for strong emotional range and screen presence. In online discussions, viewers frequently evaluate candidates based on several criteria. These conversations often resemble casting sessions conducted by fans themselves. Although many suggested names remain purely speculative, the enthusiasm surrounding the topic demonstrates the audience's engagement with the series. Television producers generally approach recasting with extreme caution. A character may be popular, but replacing the actor behind that character introduces significant risks. Production teams must consider audience expectations, ratings performance, media reaction, and long-term storytelling plans. In many cases, producers conduct extensive evaluations before making a final decision. Potential replacements may undergo screen tests, chemistry readings, and creative consultations. Writers often revise storylines to accommodate transitions. Marketing teams may also prepare communication strategies to explain changes to viewers. These preparations are essential because audience perception can influence a show's success. For a series as popular as Kızılcık Şerbeti, every major decision receives intense public scrutiny. While much of the discussion focuses on risks, some analysts see potential opportunities. A fresh interpretation of Nile could generate renewed interest in the series. Television history includes examples where casting changes sparked curiosity among audiences. Viewers who might not have been following the show closely could tune in to see how the transition unfolds. Media coverage would likely increase. Entertainment programs, websites, and social media accounts would analyze every aspect of the new performance. This additional attention could potentially benefit the series. However, experts caution that curiosity alone cannot sustain long-term success. Ultimately, audience acceptance depends on the quality of storytelling and acting. If another actress eventually assumes the role, she would face enormous expectations. Fans would inevitably compare every scene to Feyza Çiçek's previous performances. Even minor differences in interpretation could become topics of discussion online. Such scrutiny can create significant pressure. The actress would need to balance respect for the established version of Nile with the desire to bring her own creative approach to the role. This challenge requires confidence, experience, and resilience. Industry professionals often note that replacing a beloved performer can be one of the most demanding tasks in television. Success requires not only talent, but also patience. Audience acceptance rarely happens overnight. The debate surrounding Nile extends beyond a single character. Many viewers see the controversy as a test of the show's future direction. If producers successfully navigate the situation, they could strengthen audience confidence in the series. If the transition is handled poorly, however, it could create dissatisfaction among loyal viewers. This reality explains why every rumor continues to attract attention. Fans recognize that the outcome may influence not only Nilay's future, but also the broader trajectory of Kızılcık Şerbeti. The stakes are therefore much higher than a simple casting discussion. For audiences, the issue touches on questions of continuity, authenticity, and emotional connection. As speculation continues, one thing remains clear. Viewers care deeply about the character, the actress who portrays her, and the future of one of Turkey's most popular television dramas, with rumors still circulating and discussions showing no signs of slowing down. Anticipation continues to build. Will Feyza Çiçek remain an integral part of the series? Will the producers address the speculation directly? Could a surprise actress truly emerge as the next Nile? At this stage, definitive answers remain elusive. What is certain, however, is that the debate has already become a significant chapter in the history of Kızılcık Şerbeti. As fans await further developments, every new report is likely to generate fresh reactions, additional theories, and even more passionate discussions about the future of one of the show's most unforgettable characters. As the debate surrounding Feyza Çiçek and the future of Nile continues, it is impossible to fully understand the significance of the discussion without examining the character's evolution throughout Kızılcık Şerbeti. Nile is not merely another supporting character in a crowded ensemble cast. Over time, she has become one of the emotional pillars of the series. Her actions frequently influence major storylines, and her relationships with other characters often generate some of the show's most memorable moments. This importance explains why every rumor regarding her future attracts such extraordinary attention. To appreciate the current controversy, it is necessary to look back at how Nile developed into one of the most recognizable figures in modern Turkish television. When viewers first met Nile, she was introduced as a character with clear ambitions, strong opinions, and a distinctive personality. Unlike many television characters who require several seasons to establish themselves, Nile quickly captured audience attention. She possessed a unique combination of confidence and vulnerability. On one hand, she often appeared determined and outspoken. On the other hand, moments of insecurity revealed deeper emotional layers beneath the surface. These contradictions made her fascinating to watch. Audiences could never predict exactly how she would react to challenging situations. This unpredictability became one of the defining features of her character. One reason Nile has remained relevant is her complexity. Television viewers generally respond most strongly to characters who feel human rather than perfect. Nile frequently makes mistakes. She misjudges situations. She allows emotions to influence her decisions. She occasionally creates problems for herself and others. yet these flaws contribute to her appeal. Instead of appearing unrealistic or idealized, she reflects the imperfections found in real life. The writers consistently avoided presenting her as either a complete hero or a complete villain. Instead, they created a multidimensional personality capable of inspiring sympathy and frustration at the same time. This balance helped transform Nilay into one of the show's most discussed characters. While strong writing provided the foundation, Feyza Tivalek's performance played an equally important role. Actors often shape audience perceptions through subtle choices that never appear in the script. Facial expressions, pauses, body language, and emotional delivery all contribute to character development. Throughout her time on the series, Feyza Tivalek demonstrated a remarkable ability to communicate emotion without relying solely on dialogue. Many fans cite this skill as one of the reasons they connect so deeply with Nilay. A simple look of disappointment or a brief moment of hesitation could reveal an entire emotional conflict. Such details helped create a believable and relatable character. As a result, viewers gradually began associating Nilay's personality with Feyza Tivalek's unique acting style. Over the course of the series, Nilay has been involved in numerous significant story arcs. Some of these storylines focused on family relationships. Others explored themes of trust, loyalty, ambition, and personal growth. Each major storyline contributed to her development. The character experienced moments of happiness and success, but she also faced disappointment and heartbreak. These emotional highs and lows allowed audiences to witness different sides of her personality. Television characters become memorable when they evolve over time. Nilay's journey exemplifies this principle. Rather than remaining static, she continuously adapted to changing circumstances. Every challenge left a lasting impact. Every conflict altered her perspective. This gradual evolution helped maintain audience interest season after season. Relatability remains one of the most important factors behind the character's popularity. Many viewers recognize aspects of themselves in Nilay. Her insecurities mirror common human experiences. Her desire for acceptance reflects universal emotions. Her mistakes feel authentic because they resemble mistakes people make in everyday life. This relatability creates emotional investment. When Nilay succeeds, viewers celebrate. When she struggles, they empathize. When she makes questionable decisions, they debate her actions. Such engagement represents a valuable achievement for any television character. The strongest fictional personalities inspire conversation long after episodes end. Nilay consistently accomplishes this. Popular characters often influence television ratings more than producers initially realize. Audience loyalty frequently develops around specific performers and storylines. When viewers become emotionally attached to a character, they are more likely to continue watching. Entertainment analysts have noted that significant casting changes sometimes affect ratings performance. The extent of that impact varies depending on several factors. In some cases, ratings decline temporarily before recovering. In others, viewers quickly accept the transition. Because Nilay occupies such a prominent position within Kızılcık Şerbeti, any major change could potentially influence audience behavior. This reality adds another layer of importance to the ongoing discussion.